Hey guys, Bill here from DFS Fantasy Factory. Today I'm going to be going over the NBA DFS slate for Saturday. Um, Before we get started here, I just want to let you guys know if you're not a DFSArmy member already, you're definitely missing out because these guys have been leading us to wins pretty much every day, 50-50s and double ups. Been hitting the cash line the last 4 days in a row, and also on NFL, been hitting 4 out of the last 5 weeks. We've been hitting the cash line, so. If you're not already a DFS Army member, go down to the description. I got a promotional code down there. You can get a discount on your membership, and a link also as well. Just follow that link and use that promo code, and you'll get a discount. If you don't know anything about DFS Army, stay tuned at the end of this video. I'll show you some of the tools on DFS Army. Also, before we get started, I wanted to let you know about my email list. I send out my full lineup, my best full lineup, a half hour before lock. All you have to do is to be a part of that is be subscribed to the channel, hit the like button on this video, and post your favorite player of tonight's slate in the comment section. Once you've done them three things, just go down to the video description and click the email, the join the email list link. It's super easy. You'll start receiving my best full lineup in your email a half hour before lock, and you'll also get an invite to our Slack chat where we tweak lineups, we talk a lot. There's a lot of good guys in there that help to make this. Like I usually post my lineup half hour before lock, and then the guys kind of talk about it, and we decide whether we want to switch it around and stuff. So it's definitely an awesome Slack chat. So get involved in the winning team if you want. All you got to do is them three things. Let's go ahead and get started on today's slate. For point guard, we got Harden versus Portland. Obviously, his price is going up, 12,200. But he's hit over 70 points the last 3 games, which is well over 5x. And Eric Gordon and Chris Paul are both still out, so I don't see why that's going to stop here. He scored 91, 82, and 71 over his last 3 games. I don't see how you could possibly fade Harden here with Gordon and Paul still out. I feel like it would be basically destroying your lineup. So, I was trying to find a way to fade Harden, but I just think it's too high of a risk to fade him, which I'm still going to think about it, but I don't know. I don't think I can convince myself to fade Harden on with Gordon and Paul still out. For shooting guard, we got McConnell versus Dallas, 3,600, really cheap. If Butler doesn't play, I really like him. Even if Butler's in, I still like him. He has hit 6x his value 5 of the last 5 games. That's with Butler and without Butler. So if Butler doesn't play, then maybe we'll get a chance to hit 7 or 8x value. All right, and for small forward, we got Green versus Portland. DraftKings pricing, cheap guy as well, 4,200. He's been hitting 7x value with Gordon and Paul both out. Yeah, I definitely like these Houston guys. I don't see a reason why that would stop tonight. He had 29, 28 DraftKings points over the last 2 games that Gordon has been out. This game is expected to be one of the most competitive games of the night, so definitely a great matchup as well for because Portland is actually ranked 27th in the league against opposing shooting guards. So definitely a good matchup for Green. Then we got for power forward, we got Looney versus Sacramento, 4,000, another cheap guy. He's been consistently hitting 5x. He's hit it 5 of the last 6 games and actually hit 6x value a few of them games. This is a low risk with high upside play. He's done pretty well. I think the last game he did really well. The point total in this game is 239 points. So there's definitely going to be plenty of opportunity here for Looney to have a ceiling game. So I really like Looney here. I kind of like a lot of them Golden State and Sacramento players. It's just going to be hard to fit them in with playing a couple studs, So I'm going to try to figure it out. For now, though, this one I'm going to go with. And then for center, we got Embiid versus Dallas, 10,800. I only like this play if Butler's out. If Butler plays, then I will probably try to fit Durant in, which I would like to get Durant in anyways. I just don't see a possible way of playing Embiid, Durant, and Harden. But without Butler, I feel like Embiid might be a better play than Durant. It's kind of iffy. I'm not real sure yet. But if you join the email list, I'll send out my lineup half hour before lock, like I told you before, and it'll have what I decide on there. He's hit 64 out of the last 4 games and also hit 6x value 3 out of the last 4 games. So it's kind of hard not to play Embiid if Butler's out. I mean, if he's out, I could see him definitely probably hitting at least 6x value here again. Just make sure to watch the injury report though, because if Butler does play, then it'll definitely make this decision a lot easier, because Durant's in that game with a 239 point total on the game, so definitely would want Durant in there over Embiid if Butler plays, which would completely change my lineup around. So definitely watch that. That's my top picks for each position at this point. Obviously, possibly could change, but I'll send like I said, I'll send an email out half hour before lock with my updated decisions on that. If you stay tuned here, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how some of the DFSArmy tools that I use to create my winning lineups. I also include some strategies that I use to create my lineups as well, so definitely stay tuned and watch that. Here is the domination station. It's basically a lineup optimizer. You can hit main slate. So you can basically pick NBA, NFL, golf, all that stuff. You can do it with FanDuel, Fantasy Draft. You can do showdowns. It'll generate lineups for that as well. I don't know why this thing's taking so long. There we go. Alright. So basically at the top here, they got all the point spreads for each game. You can actually click on a game and you can remove all the players out of the player pool from that game. Or you can click right here and it'll remove, from that team. Or you can click right here and it'll remove all the players from that game. So if you see a game like this one, the implied total is only 200 points, so you can click on that and just remove all the players from Chicago and Orlando out of the player pool down below. So what you can do, if you don't feel like doing any research at all, what you can do is scroll down here to the bottom of the list, hit 2 players, just push, just put that you don't like this player, enrage, whatever it is, you know. You got to pick 2 of them, so just go over here, hit 2 of them that you don't like them, and then just go up here and hit optimize. I have it set on 3 lineups right now, but you can go up to 200 lineups. And it's loading here, and then see, like, it'll have all these players in here, and they update like their lineup optimizer with all the up-to-date injuries. Like, when I'm sitting here looking at Karl Anthony Towns, he's being played because Teague and Rose are both out tonight. So Karl Anthony Towns usage is going to be up, and then we got Malik Monk. I forget who. Jeremy Lamb, couldn't think of his name. Yeah, Jeremy Lamb's going to be out tonight, so Malik Monk's going to be in replace of him, so they got him in there. John Wall's out for the season, so they got Bradley Beal in there. Markieff Morris is out, so they got Thomas Bryant in there. So they're like, you can basically generate a lineup, and you can create a winning lineup just by generating a lineup like this. I mean, there's been quite a few days that I haven't had time to make a lineup, so I just come in here and generate a lineup, and it wins. So definitely awesome. You can come up here, you can change the projections if you think they're wrong. If you see a player and it's like 61 and you think Anthony Davis is going to get 70, go ahead and change it to 70, and then it'll reflect that when you generate lineups. You can put your exposure amount for each player. You can set exposure for the whole list. Sorry for that noise, my heater was running over there, but the exposure rate, you can change it for all the players by changing this one right here, or you can change each player individually. You can come up here, you can put how many players you want different in each lineup. You can run it as tournament mode, which is made for GPP lineups, or you can do optimal mode, which is made for cash. You can go all the way up to 200 lineups on that. So the lineup optimizer is definitely, I mean, they update this thing throughout the day. It's top of the line. I've used other optimizers that didn't generate, that generated irrelevant players and lost me money. These guys, you can literally just generate a lineup and win money on. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I'm getting kind of lengthy on this video here, but also, let's see, you can go to Cash Keg. There's Cash Keg and Boomers Ballers right here. It's both their player pools. I guess what their player pool looks like. It shows you how much exposure they have for each player. Each player 40 to 50, 30 to 40, 20 to 30. So like you could literally just put their player pool into the optimizer and put their exposure amounts in there, and you could run lineups off of their player pool. These guys bet a lot of money, so they definitely put a lot of research into these players they're picking. They're not just throwing players in here. I've used their player pool a few times and won money as well. It's definitely there's so many tools on here that can win you money. Like this player pool's awesome. The domination station's awesome. Here's the research station I was telling you about. You can go in here. It's got an and one rating. Basically, this is all you really need. This does all the research for you. You can sort it by descending, which the higher the and one rating, the better. Like I said, it goes by like their matchup, it goes by their usage rate, it goes by the injury report. You know, that does all the research for you. And like when I look on here, look, check it out. Joel Embiid, Bradley Beal, top of the list. Same guys I was just telling you about because John Wall's out. And then you got the other guys out with Joel Embiid. Then you got Kemba Walker up here as well because Jeremy Lamb's out. So Kemba Walker's going to get a boost. He's up here at 21. So you could literally just put in the top 20 players on this and one rating and generate a winning lineup. Like every single tool these guys have will help you generate a winning lineup. Like there's so many different strategies you can use. It's awesome. And then, last but not least, one of the best tools they have is the NBA simulation model. This thing is top of the line. Like it simulates the games 5,000 times, and then it basically, it takes into consideration the same thing: injuries, usage rate, things like that, and then it simulates this game. Like check it out, Joel Embiid, 72% chance of hitting 5x, so he's got a 72% chance to hit, 55 points. Sign me up for that. Then we got Paul George. He's actually an 87% chance. And we got Karl Anthony Towns, 71% chance. Like it's already set up for you. Like they do all the research for you. We got Bradley Beal right here, 79% chance with John Wall out. So Kemba Walker, 62% chance. Like you could literally go down through here and just pick all the guys that are like 60% and above and create a winning lineup. Once again, got Trevor Ariza, 75. I think it's 75, right? Yeah, Trevor Ariza, 75%. Like that's because John Wall's out. Obviously their prices are going to be going up, but I mean, basically, when you go down through here, you got Brandon Ingram, 60%. That's because LeBron James is going to be out. We got Thomas Bryant down there because somebody's going to be out. Markieff Morris. So it's definitely like all listed right here for you. Like everything is up to date. It's just awesome tools, man. I definitely believe in what they do. I mean, I wouldn't be sitting here blabbing about this for 10 minutes, if it wasn't. I mean, obviously, it's what I use. So I definitely like to recommend people here because the more people we get on our team using this DFSArmy tools and in our Slack chat, the more correct research we get done and the better lineups we can build. So if you haven't already, I think that's pretty much it for this video. Get on my email list and you can receive my full lineups. But if you're not a DFSArmy member, I definitely recommend it. You're missing out if you're not a DFSArmy member already, you're losing money because once you become a DFSArmy member, it's going to change your career. Like, I mean, I win money on a daily basis. It's awesome. I think I've won like 3 out of the 4 last nights on NBA and NFL's. I've won like 4 out of the last 5 weeks in NFL. So like, it's just win, 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 win. Like you have to have this tool. So I got my promo code down in the description. I actually made a deal with them. I let them know that I would, put this in my video and everything, and basically got a promo code for everyone to use, like to give them a discount on their memberships. But I pay for it full price every month. I don't even get a discount on my membership. It's basically just what I use to give out to the guys in Slack chat and on YouTube. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit lengthy. Apologize for that. But I hope you got a lot of good information out of this. Definitely great tools. And I wish you luck tonight. Good luck. Have a good day. See you in the next video.